So welcome to Silver Muse. It's the 1st of March, which I believe is St David's Day, and for those friends in Wales. And we'd noticed that over the couple of months since the dry dock took place, there hasn't been a video that shows the changes. There's been several different photographs posted on different websites. So we thought we'll try to pull together over the next few minutes all the new additions to Silver Muse or things that have changed, just so people can see it and enjoy it. So this is deck 12, immediately above the observation lounge, where they've installed a small putting green and a driving range. So as you can see, all nice and new. We'll show you in a second the clubs and the balls that they provide, but as you can see, it's a lovely hot sunny day and it's really good utilisation of the space. So the equipment's all provided up here. There's obviously area for balls, but then there's different types of, I'm guessing a putter and something to hold a ball or to pick it up with, but that's what's actually in the box. On the other side of deck 12, after the putting green, which has 10 holes, they've installed a driving range, or as on the signs say, a hitting range. But again, we've got all the equipment here, different drivers, different balls. So we're on deck 11, right at the back of the ship, and the brand new pickleball court that was installed during the refit. Again, all the equipment's provided, bats, balls, enough for the 4 players. Sometimes there's tournaments run, but what a great addition, particularly on a nice, warm, sunny day like today. So also on deck 11, installed, well, yesterday I think it was, 3 brand new cabanas, and also they have 2 large umbrellas which aren't out today because it's a little bit windy. But an amazing addition to deck 11, looking down over the pool. I'm sure there'll be a mad rush each morning to get them. Cheers. Thank you, John, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Cheers. So I still have some champagne left, but I've just moved over to the side of the pool where it's looking in really, really good condition. And I think what they've done is the pool's been really deep cleaned, and also the teak deck has been sanded, and so it's spotless at the moment. So when you do come on board with the whole area here, with the beds, the new beds, the cabanas, the refurbishment of the pool, it's just really, really nice. So I'm sure all of you know I'm now on deck 5 at the entrance to Dolce Vita with the amazing flower displays that there always are. But what is the big change they've done here? And as you walk in, people who know this lounge well will see straight away the cabins that they've added that they're using for staff entertainers, I believe. But it's been done really, really well. If you hadn't been on here before, you wouldn't know that they'd added, I think it's 8 cabins behind there, because the rest of the room is identical and it blends in. What it has made is a really nice area which has more atmosphere in the evening, because Dolce Vita used to be quite empty at times on the experiences we've had, but now, because there's a bit less space, it feels really, really good. And they've been having live musicians, the singers and dancers in here, superb pianists, and of course reception and shore excursions are in the same place. Down on deck 4 is where one of the biggest changes has been, because the restaurant area has a new addition. We now have S.A.L.T kitchen. Those of you who are familiar with it on the other ships, sea and land tastings, if I've got that right, ever-changing menus themed on the area of the world we're in. So this has replaced Indoshine, and let's go and have a look inside. As you can see, the restaurant is bright and airy, has a very modern feel, quite different to Indoshine, which was the restaurant that was here before. So I think it's a great space. They use it for multi-different purposes. Going on down the far end, we've got watercolours being set up, and we've just had a Indian buffet lunch. So we didn't have the brunch on this cruise, we had the Indian buffet instead. So yeah, like it. Just inside the entrance to S.A.L.T kitchen is S.A.L.T Bar, which is a very small, intimate space with really good handmade cocktails, opened each evening. So I'm trying to think of the theme: gentleman's club, jazz bar, just very, very relaxed. Not that many seats, probably get, I don't know, about 30 people in here, but all the cocktails are handcrafted. They vary by region, as does S.A.L.T Kitchen, and is one of those more smaller, intimate spaces on board. So to finish, the other main change that happened during the refit was splitting the Silver Suites into 2 Medallion Suites, and we've been fortunate to be sailing in 1017, just behind the pool grill. So let's go inside and see what the difference is. So welcome inside 1017, a long, thin entrance hallway, which is light and airy, and I think is really nice. However, you could argue, is it a waste of space? Because as you'll see, the bedroom is over there and becomes narrower. But let's see, you've got this two different desks. The most important thing all the way around the suite are both USB-A and, importantly, USB-C cable points now. So that's amazing, plus a variety of other plugs. The lounge area is lovely. A nice Bose music system that Bluetooths. You'll see 2 televisions, this is the first one, and they both Bluetooth for audio, so you can connect your headphones to them if you want to. Again, A and C as we go around. Coming around, our butler Michael, who's been wonderful, is just starting to set up for a small party we're holding tonight. Interestingly, they forgot, it seems, to order the extended tabletops for the coffee table, so we haven't got the square one that goes on top as yet, but it hasn't really been a problem. Coffee machines, fridge, countless amounts of champagne and alcohol, whatever you want delivered to the cabin, has not been a problem. Coming back on round, you end up into the bedroom area. Really quite nice, but as I say, it's not tight here, but if they hadn't had so much space on the entry corridor, this could have been slightly bigger and slightly wider. But lovely, you can shut both the doors. I know some people like to look out of the bed to see the sea. It really hasn't been an issue for us in the mornings at all. And then you come through into the walk-in wardrobe, where yet another dressing table, more sockets, and then into the wardrobe itself. Once you get to sort of here, this is very, very similar to the standard suites on the ship. And I think the disappointing thing in this suite, although it really is a first world problem, is the bathroom. The Medallion Suite on other ships has a bigger shower, but here it's just the standard configuration and single sink. So here we are. It's actually, you can't moan about it too much because it's still lovely. And just so people are aware, the standard toiletries, there's been no problem getting Bulgari if you want it, and then the sensitive Ciba Med. And the cabin stewardess and Michael the butler have been absolutely superb. Let's go out and see the balcony. Just an interesting fact, or a useless fact on the way round. I've actually counted so far 31 different light switches. Can you believe it? 31 light switches in the suite. But it just means that you can control everything from virtually everywhere. You've also got different temperature controls for the different rooms. So again, 3 different temperature controls. Balcony's lovely. Proper full-size table and chairs to eat off, which is going to be great in warmer climates. We have actually used it a couple of times for coffee and some wine, and we're hosting a party tonight where we'll use it. I think they could probably do with putting a sun lounger or something, or at least footrests to go with the table, but it's a big space, and I'm sure as people get used to using it, bear in mind there's only been 4 cruises so far since the refit, I think things will evolve. So in summary, the Medallion Suite is lovely. We've enjoyed every second in here. We've been in here for 10 nights. Felt no real motion, certainly no noise from above or from the pool grill. We've had amazing service from our cabin stewardess and our butler. And would we book it again? Yes. Overall, the refit of Silver Muse has added some great additions, has updated a few features as you've seen. I think for us, S.A.L.T being added has been superb. The Cabanas, the new poolside beds, also amazing. But having sailed on Muse in October last year, we would have said she didn't need a refit particularly. We didn't notice any bumps and scrapes around the ship or stuff that needed replacing. But it's great to see that since Royal Caribbean have taken over, they're investing in the quality of the line and the infrastructure that helps you enjoy your holiday. So big tick in the box from me.